My name is Arif Abdillah. I am finishing my study at last from Audiovisual in Willem de Kooning Academy. And my practice is power play. I made a pilot of a series, of an anthological series that tells story about migration and what it means to be family and what it means to be what home means, I think. So basically what I'm trying to do is to make a series of 8 episodes, and every episode is telling the story that happens in one Airbnb. And for this project, for the graduation project, I'm making the pilot and the first episode of the whole series. But then this is a modular, so basically in that pilot, that story, that film that I'm making, which is 20 minutes sort of short film, that is modular, which means it can be seen as a short film, but also it can be seen as a pilot, and if connected to one and then delivered in the whole 2 hours, they will be delivered of an anthology film. So it depends, it is story, it depends on where it being put on. So at the end, it's going to be, for the graduation project itself, it's going to be a 20-minute of short film.
Wah, buatan apa-apa. Niki anak kula teng Belanda, biasa nelpon setahun pisan. Nek kepeten kaya ngene iki lagi gelem telepon.
Pak. Teng Belanda to, Pak. Sukses ya, Pak.
Sukses. Meh 40 tahun dereng kawin. Napa mulai gadah putra. Sukses.
Nah, niku kata to, Pak, pahlawan Indonesia ingkang sinonten Belanda. Katut Pak.
So yeah, in short, why am I doing this research is not necessarily for the research, but to be able to make something, and then this is just like sort of like a natural avenues to answer the question that comes up. So I collect things that inspires me, and also collect of things that I think I'm going to make the story about, or memories that I feel like have a very strong emotional impact to me. And then I create like the field, and then I do thinking about, okay, what is the act 1? What are the inciting incidents? So sort of who is it about, and then of a character, and then what character's facing, and then this is the second act. What is the challenge is going to be? This is still empty, but usually it's going to be like fill everywhere.
Pak Bibi.
Ngaten paleh.
Wah. Seniman iki sanes pahlawan.
Bapak wingi-wingi wis ngomong. Our life is actually built by those ordinary days in a very small moment. The moment where like someone's, you wake up with your partner and looking at his back and then say like, actually I don't mind to wake up with this person for another 20 years. That is epically epic because it's big, but also small moment when we see just like, oh, that's also the thing. As a director, usually there's only one question to help you make. There's so many decisions that you have to make as a director: the framing, the color, the light, the actor, the clothing, the color of clothing, the color of a sofa, everything. And all of those small questions, you use this one question to help you decide, which is what emotion, what feeling are you aiming for? And all the decisions rely on that question. And I use that question a lot to help me decide everything. But then I think it's still very difficult for me to name that emotion, because it's not as simple as sad, happy, frustration or anything. It's just a feeling in between. Um, it, it's too funny to cry, but too sad to laugh. There is.
Sing terakhir.
Maksudnya apa?
Nek bapak ora kerja tuh, dhewe kira bakal duwe cukup nggo kowe karo Bimo kuliah.
I feel so naked, like he was in my head, and then it becomes in paper, and that's in my place, and then it becoming shoot, and the shooting is a lot of people, but then only 20 people, and then that was the first time that shit, people actually is going to watch this, and it's scary.